Hello and welcome to another episode of Old Guys Podcast. I'm your host Perry with my co-host Wayne.
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome to the garage. We're back in the garage again.
Yeah, I know. This is something that I really like. This part right here brings me back to the time when we first started.
Yeah.
And this time of the year, it's nice out here. It's a little warm, but not hot or anything like that.
It's not. This is where we started. It is warm. I'm sweating already.
You're sweating already?
Yeah, I'm sweating already.
That's because you're wearing all that fancy clothes.
Well, maybe it's all the beer I've been drinking.
Oh, that part I don't
Fancy
know.
clothes.
Just got started.
Look at Mr. Fancy here with the big goober shirt.
I got the big
G stands for goober.
Not goober. I tell people, Georgia Bulldog and God Almighty.
Well, after my Auburn shirt last week, I really expected him to retaliate with this Georgia crap.
Yeah, that's right. Come to my house. All that Auburn stuff. You guys, I hope y'all saw that.
You come to my house with all this Georgia crap.
What?
What's
You
the
did that
difference?
last weekend? You
What's
did
the
last
difference?
week. He had a bag with big Auburn. He's got all this Auburn stuff, and here I'm sitting here looking at it. And in my house. And I just got from surgery, and I'm trying to go over all this, and I'm looking at this. Yeah.
You know what this is?
Yeah.
The smallest little record player playing I'm So Sorry for You. I am smoking a Monte Cristo White series today for you guys that are connoisseurs. This is a classic cigar, most of you know. This is very old school and very classic. It's a really smooth, light cigar. It's not heavy, doesn't have a big, heavy flavor. It's just a very mild, classic cigar.
For a non-smoker of cigars,
Now, what does it go
it
with?
smells like.
Don't want to forget the jingle jangle you hear. The new guy is over here, and he's just playing over here, having a little fun, being a good boy.
Yeah.
So,
He's not
where do
part of
we
the
start the show at?
Well, you might want to mention a little bit about the basketball game.
The basketball game. I made a big deal out of it the last couple of weeks, but it was a big deal because our school, Auburn, was the very first time that they had been in the Final Four. And so, anyway,
They haven't been in very many finals anyway. Auburn.
huh? So anyway, my opinion, they got robbed. So let me rewind here. So they were playing against Virginia, right? Both schools put 115-20% into the game. I mean, they were played hard. It was an extremely close game, the whole game. The Virginia players did very well. The Auburn players did very well. And in about a minute left in the game, Auburn was 6 points ahead. And then it just went downhill with the fouls and the free throws. However, it's nothing against, I'm not taking away from the Virginia players, but somebody, an official, missed a call, missed a double dribble that, who knows, they may have changed things differently. It may have been a different outcome had that call been made. And all the top sports people talked about it all day Sunday, about how Auburn got robbed because an official missed that call.
And then they had the same thing happen again.
And then, last night, Monday night, at the championship, world, whatever you want to call it, the championship game between Texas Tech and Virginia, the same thing happened. They missed a call against Virginia. Guess who wins? Virginia! Hey, I'm not a conspiracy theorist here.
Something not right.
Something stinks.
Something not right.
Something stinks. And that's all I'm going to say. Like I said, it's not against the teams. The teams played their heart out. The young men on both teams, not against them. It's against the damn referees and the officials that screwed this up. So anyway, moving on.
Yeah, well, next year, here we go.
Yeah.
Now we're getting, well, you got baseballs and all that stuff in summer. And then did you see the race this weekend too?
Race?
Yeah.
No. Who raced? Dog races?
Yeah. You got Kyle. No, dog. It was the car races.
No, sir.
And
I missed that.
And Kyle, he took it again.
When was that? Yesterday?
That was, yes,
Sunday.
Yep.
Oh, I was driving back yesterday.
Oh, it was a great game. I mean, great race. So tell us about your trip.
Oh, yeah, the trip. So it was really, really good. My wife and I traveled to Panama City and Panama City Beach, Florida, not the one down at the equator.
Right.
We didn't drive that far.
You'd have to do some different things on your car to get there.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here. So anyway, sip. Then talk. So we traveled over there to Panama City Beach.
Go ahead.
And met my brother and his wife, and we stayed in a nice little place there right off the beach.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. We went out and explored Panama City, and we ended up at a sports bar. And
imagine that.
I know, really. And I was drinking High Life.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I know. I was happy they had it on tap, and so I drank quite a few High Lives. And
I noticed that in the recycle bin.
And yeah, my brother kept sticking shooters in my face.
Oh boy, that was really good.
I was okay with just the highlight, just the beer.
Oh yeah.
But then you start throwing these shooters, and it tore me up. I will say that there are moments of that night that I missed.
What was you drinking, shooting with?
I don't know what it is. I forgot what it was. It's something red.
Oh.
I don't know what it was called. It don't matter. It was just tore me up. I mean, I'm serious, folks. I missed parts of that evening.
Well, Highlight is what, 7% alcohol?
Highlight is, yes, 7.
Yeah,
something.
so then you're putting on a shooter on top of that.
Right.
That's getting up there.
It is getting up there.
Did he affect him at all?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
He missed parts of that night, too.
Oh, did your wife miss any of the part of it? Ah, Matt. Linda never missed.
No, the women don't miss a thing. What are you talking about?
You noticed that?
Right. So we were at the sports bar, right? And we're sitting, just talking and hanging out. And, it wasn't really we did watch the Braves and the Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
Right. And the Braves beat Tampa Bay that night, Saturday. Was that Friday night? Saturday night? Friday night.
Right.
So anyway, we're sitting there, and then all of a sudden it switches to karaoke.
Really? And you got up and sang?
Well, I haven't got that far yet. Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
So
I hope you got film on it.
I hope somebody does.
I would have been filming.
So they switched to karaoke. Guy gets up there, and so the very first singer to open karaoke. Do you remember that song many years ago called Strawberry Wine? It's kind of like a country song where this woman is singing it, and she's talking about losing her virginity while she was drinking strawberry wine.
Right.
That's the whole story, the premise of the song.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay. The first singer that sang Strawberry Wine was a dude.
That don't sound right.
And he starts singing all about losing his virginity to this guy while he's drinking strawberry wine, and we're just sitting there going, "What?" No. It had just started. He was probably on his first beer. I can't imagine getting up there and singing that song. But anyway,
And did he pick it, or that's what? comes up?
No. He picked it.
He picked it.
He picked it.
Boy, he sure didn't do it right.
No. And so, if you folks are wondering, that's why this episode is titled "Strawberry Wine."
And you're not going to sing that.
No,
Okay.
I'm not going to sing that. But there were some really good singers there, and there were some really horrible singers that gave us a lot of entertainment. So it was really
yeah.
fun. I've never been to a karaoke.
Oh, I've been a couple of those,
Yeah.
several of those.
See,
Yeah.
I don't do the bar thing. You know, I go out to a brewery or we go out to dinner or something, have some drinks or whatever. But
Yeah.
going out to a sports bar and hanging out all night long, that's not.
We'll
our-
go to
our
the
kind of
Eagle
deal.
Club or the Elks Club, stuff like that. They have these karaoke stuff.
They
you know?
do?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they have a certain night, and you
I
have
can ju-
everybody from the age of, I guess, 70 on up is up there singing.
now I could see all these Masons in the lodge all standing around singing "Strawberry Wine" one night, right?
No.
See, I didn't think so.
I'm a Mason, and no, they don't do that. No,
Okay.
but they,
They keep it secret for a reason, right?
yeah, right. It's
Maybe
not
even-
secret.
maybe
You
they
go
are
on the
singing.
internet and look on everything that's there.
I know.
I already done that. Matter of fact,
Done
that's
that
how I
too.
got my degree, right on the internet.
Got his degree on the internet. Hey, look, folks. Oldguys.biz mug.
Right.
Go to our website, www.oldguys.biz. Order you t-shirts, hats, and pint glasses.
There you go.
Hey, that wasn't meant to be a commercial. I'm just drinking.
Yeah, and I mean too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So,
So what happened after the the singing? and-
well, here's the thing. So, I'm leading into the other thing. So, this bridal party comes in,
right.
like a bachelorette party,
Ooh,
a group of girls, and they
I
all
bet that was good.
went over and they were sitting, and I didn't notice, but my sister-in-law noticed that they were just sitting there and they weren't really having any fun. You know, she was thinking to herself, like a bachelorette party, they need to be getting wild and then enjoying this time before the other one gets married and all this kind of stuff.
I agree.
So, well, there blah, blah, never mind. There was a movie that came out. There was a movie that came out in the '80s about the bachelorette party, and that was a good movie. But that kind of shenanigans didn't happen on this one. So anyway, so she sees the people, and she decides she wants to go over there and talk to them. So she goes over and starts talking to them. Hey, you need to have some fun. Get up, drink, sing, karaoke,
Right,
dance,
right.
blah, 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 blah. Well, while she's sitting there talking, my brother sees her over there, and he stumbles over, and he goes, don't listen to a word she's saying. She's crazy. Don't listen to anything that she has to say. And so he does this bow thing because the bride-to-be was Asian.
Oh
So he's paying his respects to her in the. So
no! It's too much. I wish you filmed that.
actually, I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
It was told
it
to
was
me
told
the
to you.
next day by the women.
I bet.
Right. They talked
And
about
your wife was first one that told you all about it.
And well, they both told, and I'm like, the whole night, like I said, there are parts of that night that I don't remember. I don't remember leaving the bar.
You don't even know what time you left?
Don't know what time we left. No. I remember being back at the condo and sitting on the couch. And
I bet that didn't last long.
so they were talking about who's going to sleep in the bed and who's going to sleep on the pull-out couch. And
You two guys did.
And
on the
I
couch.
said, we said, no, it's your condo place. You guys stay in the bed. We'll sleep on the couch. Well, the next thing I know, I wake up in the bed. Wake up in the bed.
By yourself?
No, with my wife, but but I was the clothes that I wore to the club,
Still on.
they weren't on me when I woke up. So somebody undressed me and dressed me.
I hope it was your wife.
Well, I do too, but I don't remember that either.
You should have took advantage of that.
I don't know. I don't think I was in the shape to take advantage of anything. There were parts of the evening I just totally missed, and other parts I was there for the whole thing. So, anyway, we don't do that often.
No, I don't think me and you haven't done that in a long time.
No, I can't remember.
But you know,
the last time
your
I
brother
did
was the one
something.
that started that. I guess with the shooters.
He
and stuff.
just started that with the shooters,
And that just rolled right on through.
right? And he doesn't remember much. about
Fireball.
stuff.
Is that what it was?
No.
Fireball was real reddish kite,
No.
mini,
No,
not mint, like a cinnamon
No.
fireball type. No,
no,
I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was.
But it got to you.
It got to me. It was a, it
Well, at least you
tasted
didn't
okay.
get sick or nothing. You know.
Right?
That's good.
Yeah, that's horrible to wake up.
Oh,
puke-
yeah.
puke all everywhere. There are everybody going, "Oh, you puked all over us last night. And we had to clean it up," and blah blah blah.
You didn't do
That's
that.
worse than blacking out.
That's right. So, so it wasn't so bad. You had, you got home and then back to the condo.
Got home
and
safe and sound. Knock on wood. Thank goodness for my wife to get me home. And but anyway, it was a good trip.
Was she drinking too,
Yes.
like that?
Yes.
She was doing shooters.
I think she did one or two.
Oh, I'm about to say, I can't imagine her doing a lot of those.
No. We were. It was a good time. It was a good time to hang with the family and hang out with my
Yeah.
brother and yeah, I'm disappointed that I let myself get in that condition because I normally don't.
No,
But it
but
was,
sometimes things slip right up. you know?
and sometimes you just gotta let your hair down.
Yeah, boy, you did.
You know, you got to decompress from the stress.
So, what was the name of the bar?
Heck, if I know.
You don't remember that part?
No, I don't think any of us know the name of it. It was like we went to this one place and there wasn't no place. There wasn't a place to park, and so I said, "Well, look, there's another place over here across the street." So that's where we went because they had parking. So
Did you eat there or just drink?
we just drank at that place.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we had ate before we went there, but
So, how was the Panama City? Was it pretty neat?
Panama City was pretty neat. There was a little damage here and there still.
From that hurricane?
We saw more blue tarps and more physical damage inland than we did at the beach.
Wow.
It was still messed up on the inland side.
So they really haven't gotten back to the normal yet on the inland part.
No.
Huh.
Yeah, there were some places that still had.
Well,
some
that hurricane went
work
right
going
through
on.
there, boy. It just wiped it just
Yeah.
about out.
Oh, it hasn't even been a year.
Yeah,
Yeah. When was that? September, October?
October. We went through some rough ones. And I praise the Lord it don't happen again.
So
Go by us.
so that was what? That was first night there, Friday night. Saturday, we got up and went to the beach, and went to breakfast, and then went to the beach and hung out. And
You went surfing?
the funny thing was surfing. No, don't surf here.
There's no surf on the Gulf.
No, there.
Well, okay. It's
Oh,
just a
no.
little tiny
No.
bit.
On Tampa side, there's no waves. In Panama City, there's waves.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to Panama City, so
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, they got waves there. And there was a few spring breakers in town, but we were on the beach, and the thing was, it was foggy. It was so foggy you couldn't see your house.
Wow.
That
And we're pretty close.
yeah,
I'll be there.
but we even the sun was coming through, and the fog was coming right through the fog, and
So
it was a good time.
isn't there a military base there in Panama City?
Well, there's
Air
that.
Force or
There's
something?
that Air Force base that's near Mexico Beach where the hurricane came through. But
I think I was there one time in Panama. We escaped from here when they had they said it was going to be 150 miles an hour, and it got down to 70, and it was like 3 days of nothing but rain and wind.
oh, you're talking about that trip we all
me and
evacuated.
you. Didn't we
Yeah.
go to Panama City?
That's called that. Yeah, that air base is called Eglin Air Force Base.
Okay.
That wasn't Panama City. We were in Crestview.
That's when Kenny and Hilda was living over there, and I called
Yeah.
them to see how the house and everything was.
Uh-huh.
And Hilda was just a talking, madder than a hornet. She wanted to leave, and Kenny said, "No, he ain't leaving." And she's a German lady, boy. I tell you what, boy, she was just a talking. So when I called, she was just telling me about the whole thing and everything. So I said, "Hilda, do me a favor. Can you look over the fence and see if my house was there?" And I thought she was going to lose it.
Yeah, that was a good.
Bless her
That was a
heart.
good
She was-
evacuation.
She was a good lady, I
That's a
tell
whole
you.
group of us went. Your brother and his family and his wife's
Everybody.
and we had like 3 or 4 of your customers that tagged along with us.
Right?
And
Pat
and-
taking off.
Pat,
Bob,
yeah,
and we all took off the back way.
yeah,
The only place we had one part was I-95. We had to cross over or go up for a little bit and then could come off of it.
right,
And that was, man, you talking about bumper to bumper
yeah,
early in the morning.
yeah.
I mean, it was people was getting out of here. I can't blame them because we did.
Yeah.
But we went
went
the back way.
Well, we went across 40 instead of going all the way up to Jacksonville and going over, and we hit 75 to 10.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got around some of that.
because you knew all the routes and stuff. Which was great.
So speaking of I-10, so then after spending a couple of days with my brother, we went over to Pensacola.
Did you feel rough the next day?
No,
You're good. You're good.
yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Went to Pensacola to see my son, his wife, and my 2 of my granddaughters,
Right.
and that was fun.
Yeah.
We went to the Navy Museum there at the Naval Air Station, and I saw lots of airplanes I haven't seen in a long time, and some that I've never seen, and I educated my grandchildren about helicopters that I used to fly on and things that I did and what this does on different aircraft and everything.
Right.
So
I bet I really enjoyed it.
I think
as much
so.
as you did.
I
yeah.
think so. It was really,
Well, that
really
was
good
good.
time. Had a really great time.
Yeah, you got the whole family and everybody there.
Yeah.
So you had a good vacation.
Had a good little time away. It could have been, I wish it would have been longer. You
How many
know,
days was you gone? 4 days? 5?
3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
Yeah, well, we left on Friday and we come back Sunday. Yeah.
Oh,
So it was 3 days.
Yeah, nice weekend.
Well, no. 3 days, and then we came back yesterday, which was Monday.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was fun. It was great, and my son has me thinking I want to relocate now.
Relocate.
Yeah.
Where does he want you to locate to? Relocate.
I'm thinking I would like to live closer to Pensacola, be closer to my granddaughters.
Well, you're getting old.
Well, I mean, this is like a 7-hour drive between here and there.
Oh yeah.
It's not like something you can do all the time,
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely like to get up there more often. And there's some beautiful property up there, and it's still tropical like this. The only drawback to it is it freezes there every winter.
Oh.
Okay. Versus every now and again like it is here.
Yeah, we don't have too much freezers. I can't remember when we had a real hard freeze. It's probably been several years.
The winter before last.
Oh, was it?
Winter before last, we had a good hard freeze. But anyway, so yeah, The only thing that's holding me back really is, like I said, is the weather change in the winter up there. And my wife and I were pretty stuck with our jobs down here.
Yeah. And tell you, I guess when
Yeah.
you get ready to retire, and then you can start thinking about it. But the kids are, how old are the kids?
Oh, the kids are 9 and 11.
Oh, they're not very far from flying out of the coop already.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So your time you get everything done and said.
And they play softball. They both play softball. They're into sports. They're into all kinds of things. The whole family's into the church.
Right.
Thank you, Jesus. So the whole family's into the church. So
That's good.
it's a good, positive environment. And I think they could benefit from having the old grandpa around a little closer.
Well, I'm sure they would. You just gonna have to drive over there a little bit more often.
I guess.
You know, until you can get yourself over there. I'm sure, you know, this house could sell just fast.
I'm sure.
There was a house over here, almost on the other side of the church over there,
Mm-hmm.
and these Japanese elderly people had it, and I don't know what happened, but
Oh,
all
I
of
know
a
that
sudden
church. I know that house.
it sold.
Real quick.
Boom! Yeah,
Wow.
faster than I couldn't believe it. And I even had a real estate man call me yesterday and asked me if I was interested in selling my place. I said, "What?" Kind of caught me off guard, you know. I said, "No, I don't think so." Although I do have a good sized land and everything, but my lot size is pretty big. But I bought that in 1986 for $8,500 for an acre. That's pretty reasonable
Yeah.
at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Now they look at that and they go, huh? But that was way back. And the house was built in 1990. So although I upgraded it several times,
Right.
but why sell it? I don't owe anybody.
What's it worth?
I have
300,
no idea.
400?
I would say somewhere in there around, and I probably got 98,000 in it when I first started.
Yeah.
When I built it was 90, and then 8,000, and 98. So yeah, but then what are you gonna do?
Well, I know,
taxes are
and-
damn cheap.
And that's what I told my son. I said, if I was to move here, I'd have to find me another old guy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a
It's
nice
hard
looking
finding
as me.
this one.
Yeah, with Georgia on it.
There are a lot of Auburn people in that area.
I bet they are. But see, you don't have somebody to go back and
Play
play
off of.
Yeah, and tell you how good colleges are,
Right. Mhm.
like Georgia.
Don't have anybody to influence me. over
Yeah,
there,
right. He's just talking to Auburn. I mean, what's all that about,
That's true.
So, somebody could educate you, like with Georgia, and tell you things,
Uh-huh.
That way you can
What,
see
you
the
gonna,
highlights.
what kind of things you gonna tell me that you haven't told me already?
Yeah, really.
So anyway, I'm not going to keep the whole show about me. Look, I see Kevin Merkel said hello,
Hey, Kev.
or gave a thumbs up rather. So
Thumbs up to you. Oh, where are you at?
he's right there.
There you go.
Hey, thumbs up, Kevin. So anyway,
You need to call me.
what did you do this week while I was away?
Well, I had that shoulder operation,
Right.
and I can't do too much because they won't let me go. I can't drive.
Well, last week before the show, your physical therapist was doing you.
Right.
Did
I don't know the
have-
word
have-
doing.
Have you done more of that this week?
No, he's done.
He's
I got
done.
a new group, and I'm going over there to Heartland, and they have a program, and I just started yesterday, and boy, they do a different whole thing. Before you know it, tears started coming out of my eyes. And those sparks were gonna fly out of my ass. Oh, this is But I tell you what, I'm getting my range back. which I'm glad. And I get probably won't be long. I can be, driving, which I'll be glad because I get out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't drinking for a long time. And just now, lately,
Yeah,
started
you're-
drinking a couple beers here and there.